And if you're jonesing to do some offensive stuff with the Phoenix crew, you definitely got some opportunity. You definitely got some opportunity. You definitely got some opportunity.
Scropsy, so give it up.
My dead body.
This has to be the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in this game. I never thought I would see the day that the very first team I ever farmed in this game, literally, like week 1 into playing this game, I farmed this team. And now they're beating Lord Vader. Datacrons are nuts. Captain Rex is phenomenal. I love the fact that I can look at an R9 Vader right in his yellow eyes and be like, Phoenix better though. So check out this guy, R9 Lord Vader. Yeah, he's only got 100% defense. It's only a GL with 100% extra defense, some health, steal, health, and offense. It's only Relic 9 with 15% additional stacking, max health and protection, and they start with Retribution. And this Lord Vader is only flanked by the likes of an R8 Reaver, an R7 GI, and R7, 7th Sister got there eventually, and a Relic 7 Maul. We could probably even find a better one than that. Can we? No. Well, that one's got an R9 Reaver. Maybe we should mess with that one. R9 Reaver, R9 Darth Vader. I don't think it really matters. It doesn't matter, not in my testing. Phoenix works, guys. Phoenix works. There's a lot of provisos under this. Obviously, the Datacron is of massive importance here. Captain Rex, obviously, who in their right mind has got relic levels on their Phoenix? Yes, I've got R9, Kanan, and Chopper. They don't need to be that high. Yes, I have them. Yes, that's crazy. But let's take a look at this Datacron. So, level 3, this is kind of mandatory. Getting speed up for 2 turns on a basic, huge. Captain Rex is going to be calling all these assists, all those basics, speed up across the board. Level 6, absolutely mandatory. Whenever a Phoenix is using a special ability, all Phoenix allies are stacking counter chance and offense. Without a cap. Keep stacking offense all game long. Level 9, we're going to gain a little bit of health, 30 speed, which is kind of massive. Whenever a Phoenix ally is inflicted with ability or block or daze, we're going to dispel it and throw some dots on the enemy team, which can't be resisted or evaded. It's actually quite useful, the dots thing. The cleansing of ability blocks and daze is massively important. And then I've got, 200% armor pen, some crit damage, and some offense. You don't need it to be this sort of tweaked, because the armor penetration is actually not that important. What you do need is a lot of crit chance on your Captain Rex, and I'll show you why. On Captain Rex's basic, deal physical damage to the target enemy twice. Whenever this attack scores a critical hit, dispel all debuffs on Captain Rex and a random clone trooper or Phoenix ally. We need that to get rid of the dots that Lord Vader is putting out, because whilst we have dots, we can't gain turn meter. And under Captain Rex, we are going to be gaining shed loads of turn meter thanks to his unique. Down at the bottom here, you can see whenever a clone trooper or Phoenix ally is inflicted with a debuff, Rex is gaining 5% turn meter per debuff, and all allies recover 5% health and protection. That is a unique, and because of Hera's leadership, sharing all uniques of Phoenix allies, it means everybody is going to gain 5% turn meter for every debuff they get. So long as we do not have damage over times from Lord Vader, because that stops turn meter gains. And I know what you're saying, but Scribble, every time Lord Vader takes a turn, he's passing out those dots. You'll never gain turn meter. The dots that Lord Vader puts on you will trigger this, provided you have no dots at the start of your turn, will trigger this bonus turn meter first, because what's happening is this check is happening, the dots will come in, you'll gain the turn meter before Lord Vader stops you from gaining it. And then you cleanse the dots, and then you gain turn meter. So you need crit chance, and you need speed on these guys. That's all that matters, crit chance and speed on Rex. He's 334. My Sabine is 320, and then I think I've got about 300 speed on Hera, 300 speed on Sabine, and about 200 on Kanan. Honestly, have Kanan to be incredibly bulky, because there's lots of health recovery in this team, and have him over 200 speed and you should be fine. But let's go into the battle and talk about whether this works. The one thing we need is we need to make sure that Captain Rex at least counterattacks off of Lord Vader's first force crush, or whatever it's called, unshackled emotions. He needs to counter so that we cleanse some of these dots. He needs to get that counter, boo-ba-da-boo-ba-doo, cleansed dots. And that's it. We win from here. So we go open up with the AoE. That's putting Tenacity down across the board. Unresistible. Then Sabine throws this out. Mass stagger across the board. And after this, we just have some fun with Third Sister. Now, the higher the relic levels, the harder this is going to be. Whenever you have the opportunity, you call Rex to assist, so he can cleanse debuffs. Whenever he's critting all those crits, chance for him to dispel the debuffs. We're lowering things like the... we're lowering the Purge, which is stopping our Grand Inquisitor over there from gaining bonus turns and stuff like that. So we need to make sure that we're critting lots. Then we've got Armor Shred on Sabine, helping out massively with all this fat stacks of defense that we're seeing in these Datacron sets. And we just keep going. We just keep going. Look at these guys. They're in stealth right now. At minute 4, the entire enemy team is in stealth. Okay, so just think about that. Think about that, and we'll see how long they stay in stealth. Just look at the absurd levels of turn meter. I'm going to keep armor shredding right now, rather than do the AoE. Don't feel like we need the AoE right now. Call Rex all the time. Crits are wins. Let's go ahead and just do the stun. Boop. Oh, no cooldown reduction there. No cooldown reduction again. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. No, we're fine. Who am I kidding? We're fine, totally fine. See, Chopper has a chance of reducing the cooldowns on his allies whenever he uses a basic. If he passes that buff, he's got a 60% chance of passing a random buff to Phoenix allies. That random buff can then reduce cooldowns on that ally. So let's actually get rid of the Purge over there. If we get to 6 stacks, GI is going to take a bonus turn. And whilst that's not game ending, it's a little bit irritating. So let's keep cleansing. Keep people alive. Rolling out specials whenever we can, guys. Specials whenever we can. And that's Reaver dead twice. And it's 2 minutes into the battle. You're like, are you going to time out? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just get rid here as much as possible. Now, obviously, once the enemy drops below 20% of their hit points, you will no longer be able to crit them under Lord Vader, so we won't be able to cleanse those debuffs, which is irritating. But as you can see over here, my days, look, Lord Vader still hasn't taken his other turn. These guys still haven't done much. This is a Relic 9 Lord Vader, guys. Relic 9. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. Look at this ridiculousness, and he's gone out of there. These guys are still not taking a damn turn. Phoenix are wrecking Lord Vader. This isn't... there's no armies active here. This is Arena. This is Arena. Arena. No Captain Rex army. No Hera army. Just mostly the Datacron doing the heavy lifting there. So yes, I understand. That is a bit of a big barrier to entry. Who's got Relic Phoenix apart from me because I'm crazy? Who's got level 9 Datacron on their new Captain Rex with the necessary investment and then has thrown stupid mods at them? I just find it funny. So is it going to work in other game modes? Grand Arena, if you happen to have the Rex Omni, absolutely. It might even work without the Datacron inside Grand Arena. There's a little bit of a proviso there because it is a little bit nuanced in losing that 30 extra speed from the Datacron can have a bit of an impact. You need to make sure that you're outpacing the opponent as much as possible. Yes, all the bonus turn meters, but the very first turn you want to try and get out of the way before, you trigger Maul to gain additional turns, and then he starts going ahead and using his 5 stacks of Seething Rage. That can be a problem. In Territory War, though, and particularly in Territory War, if you've got the Hera Omicron and you've got the Datacron, you're laughing. Hera's Omicron in TW is passing an additional 30% counter chance to all your Phoenix allies, which means 100% counter chance with Kanan and the entire team as a result. You're gaining boatloads of max health and 30 speed. So if you've got the Datacron and this Omicron, you are gaining 30 speed from the Territory War Omicron, 30 speed from the Datacron, and 25 speed from Captain Rex. And that's like a billion speed. It's actually 105 speed, but I was using it to exaggerate. And you're also got 100% counter chance and a boatload additional max health and all of this good business. So Territory War, Phoenix is the go-to counter to Lord Vader. I never thought I'd say that. Yeah, Grand Arena, I think, like I said, it's a little bit nuanced if this works in Grand Arena. I'm not sure if it does. I think that it might even without the Datacron because we are gaining additional benefits here in 5v5. Yes, we've already got the ability block and the daze that cleanses and throws those dots out. And additional health and protection recovery, which is going to be shared with all of the Phoenix allies. If you have the Datacron as well, you're actually doubling up on this. So the amount of dots, you should be putting out 4 dots on the enemies for 3 turns, and you're getting extra health and protection recovery. It's kind of huge. It's kind of huge, guys. Do I recommend this team? No, of course I don't. Don't be crazy. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people are going to invest in Captain Rex anyway because of Galactic Legend Leia that's coming now. A lot of people are going to have Relic 5 Hera because of Profundity. But some people might have Sabine because of the Krayt Dragon Raid. But even then, it's a stretch to say go ahead and relic your Kanan and relic your Chopper as well. I know that they're pilots. They're pilots for ships that don't really matter. I know that you can use them in Rise of the Empire TB, but there are more important characters that you could gear up. So I don't necessarily recommend it. I've done it because I already had that investment in this team. But still, this is the most fun I've had in this game in a long time. Let me know, comment section down below. Are you going to give this a try? What do you think? Lord Vader? Hashtag Lord Failure? Not really, but it's a lot of fun, guys. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.